So the first technique comes from the name itself. In math, a lot of times we don't concentrate on the names, because the names give you a hint of the answer. The least common multiple, the answer is here only. So when we say least common multiple, multiple is an important word. Now I want to find out the LCM of 12 and 54. So the answer would be definitely one of the multiple of 12 and one of the multiple of 54. Now then common, I need to find the common also. So 12 may have many multiples, but 54, the smallest multiple would be 54 itself. What does that mean? That means there cannot be any multiple smaller than 54 for 54. And now we are talking about common. So there cannot be any multiple of 12 which is less than 54 and common with 54. No, not possible, right? So the least value or probable value of LCM or possible value of LCM can be 54. So you don't even look at it. Only keep it somewhere in your brain, in your supercomputer, and look at 54. Is 54 a multiple of 12? Yes or no? No, of course, because 54 does not come in the table of 12. It's not a multiple of 12. So 54 is not the answer. Let's have a look at the second multiple of 54, which is 108. Mental math again, 54 plus 54. 108. That helps you to find the second multiple very, very fast. So please focus on fast calculation. 108, does it come in the table of 12? Yes, of course. 12 multiplied by 9 is 108. How do you do so fast? If you know how to calculate fast. I have never memorized multiplication table in my life, but I know 12 multiplied by 10 is 120 and 108 is 12 less than 120. That means 12 multiplied by 9 is 108. So answer is 108 because it's a multiple of 54 as well as 12. Somebody may ask, I took so much of time to calculate. How does it say that I'm doing it fast? For you, my dear friend, I can find answer very fast. Let's see, 1672 answer is 144. It takes 1 or 2 seconds only. Here I was just trying to explain you. Now here I have written the answer first. Now I will explain you. Here again, technique is same. Very simple technique. Least common multiple. See the bigger number. When you see least common multiple, see the bigger number. Basically because we are talking about multiple. Multiples are always equal or more than the number itself. So I don't care about 16 right now. I will care maybe in future, but not now. I care about 72. Is 72 a multiple of 16? No. Why? Again, mental math. Please see our videos and practice the calculation, plus minus, multiplication, division to do it fast. 72 multiple of 16? No, because 16 multiplied by 5 is 80 and definitely 80 minus 16 is not 72, which is 64. So 72 is not a multiple of 16. Let's have a look at the next multiple. What is the next multiple of 72? 72 multiplied by 2, which is 144. Mental math fast. 70 plus 70, 140. 2 plus 2 is 4, 144. So 144 is a multiple of 16. Yes, no, maybe yes. It's because 16 multiplied by 10 is 160 and 160 minus 16 is 144. So that means it's a correct answer. 144 is a LCM. But did you see how many techniques which we learned in the past? We used it here. So none of the concept, although this video would be maybe 10 minutes or 12 minutes only, but the concepts which we are using to do it fast comes out of many videos, many question and answer, lot of calculations in the past. So focus on your calculation speed and you can solve this question in 1 to 2 seconds by using the techniques. Look at the larger number, bigger number, greater number. Again, ignore 27, smaller one. See 45. Is 45 a multiple of 27? No. Next one, 90 multiple of 27? No. Next one, 135 multiple of 27? Yes, because 27 multiplied by 5 is 135 and 135 is also 45 multiplied by 3. So this is the correct answer. Very fast. Remember, least common multiple can be only equal or more than the larger number out of the group. This rule is not only applicable to 2 number, it can 3, 4, 5. If you have 10 numbers also, just see the largest number and that is the first probable answer. If that is a multiple of other numbers also. If not, you look at the next multiple. Now let's come to highest common factor. Highest common factor, the technique would be opposite of LCM because factor is opposite of multiple and multiple is opposite of factor. Same way, the way multiplication is a opposite of division and division is a opposite of multiplication. The concepts are very important here. apart from practice definitely. So factors. So which of the factor of these two would be highest? The name has the answer. Highest factor, and it should be common between these two. So the first factor of 27 would be 27 itself when we are talking about highest factor. If we start from lowest, it is 1, but highest is 27. So the common, when we talk about common, 27 is the first probable answer. So now question is 27 also a factor of 135? Yes, because 135 divided by 5 is 27. So 27 is the answer. So in our first test itself, we found the answer. Now again, you will say I'm taking too much time, but I'm just explaining you. If I want to do it fast, let me do it here. 11 is the answer. Now how did I get it? Look at the smaller number, 33. Is it a factor of 121? No, because 33 multiplied by 3 is 99. And 99 plus again 33 is 132. So 33 has a 99 multiple and 132. 33 is a factor of 99 and 132, but not factor of 121. So this is not the answer. Second factor from the higher side is 11. How did I get it so fast? We will learn in lesson 2 and 1. Don't worry about it. This is lesson 3. May I write here? This is lesson 3 of multiples and factors. So 11 is the next probable answer. Is 11 a factor of 121? Yes, because 11 multiplied by 10 is 110 and 11 multiplied by 11 is 121. That's why 11 is a factor of both the number and it is the highest factor of both the numbers, or common, highest common factor. Same way, look at 34. Is 34 a factor of 85? Of course, no, because another concept, an even number can never be a factor of an odd number. It's not technically possible. So that means this is definitely not the answer. Let's have a look at the next number right away. What is the next factor? 17. Is 17 a factor of 85? Of course, yes. So 17 is the answer. So just two simple techniques. When you are looking at LCM, see the bigger number and test, is it a multiple of 12? If yes, then that is the answer. If no, look at the next multiple. Next multiple is 108. So is 108 a multiple of 12? Yes, so that is the answer. Same way, you can solve any question, even if it is 2, 3, 4, 5, any number. Just have a look at larger number and test the multiples of that number on the smaller number. Highest common factor, totally opposite. Here, look at the smaller number. Is this a factor of the larger number? If yes, then that is the answer. If no, then look at the next factor. So you saw here simple two techniques. If I want to know least common multiple, see the higher number. If I want to know highest common factor, see the lower number. Simple technique. What are the other techniques? That comes from the concepts of multiple factors, which we have learned in lesson 1 and 2. Please have a look at those videos also to understand all these concepts and to make it work on the ground. It's not enough to only understand the concept. The important thing is, can you implement it? And that is only possible with practice and with more grip on the concepts. If you have any doubt, please feel free to contact me. All the details are under this video. And please go to our website to even practice more questions on even higher concepts like multiples and factors and LCM and HCF and more. Thank you.